Hello, and a warm welcome to World This Week by latestlaws.com. This is a weekly program, so hit the bell icon to get notifications for new videos. I will be taking you through the significant orders and judgments passed by various courts in the country and some important international news from this week. Let's begin with the Supreme Court this week. The Supreme Court commenced detailed hearings on a series of petitions challenging the legality of the Election Commission of India's special intensive revision of electoral rolls in Bihar. In a decisive directive, the court ordered the ECI to submit its response by July 21, making it clear that the matter must be adjudicated ahead of any electoral timeline that could be affected. The matter, heard by a division bench comprising Justice S.G. Dhulia and Justice Sujoy Paul Bagchi, raises fundamental questions surrounding the constitutional right to vote, statutory due process, and the permissible limits of administrative discretion under the Representation of the People Act. The Supreme Court witnessed a fresh legal challenge raising grave concerns about the integrity of India's electoral rolls. BJP leader and advocate Ashwini Upadhyay has moved the apex court seeking urgent directions to the Election Commission of India, Union Government, and all states and union territories to conduct special intensive revisions of electoral rolls at regular intervals, especially ahead of Lok Sabha, Assembly, and local body elections. The Supreme Court refused to interfere with the Punjab and Haryana High Court's decision denying anticipatory bail to an accused booked under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act, reiterating that such relief is rarely granted in NDPS cases. A bench comprising Justice Pankaj Mithal and Justice K.V. Viswanathan observed that there was no error in the High Court's ruling and refused to grant pre-arrest bail. The court stated, "We are not satisfied that any error has been committed by the High Court in refusing anticipatory bail to the petitioner in the NDPS case." Now, let's get an overview of the High Courts. The High Court of Delhi stayed the release of Udaipur Files movie, scheduled to hit the screens on July 11, till the centre decides the plea seeking its permanent ban for its potential to promote disharmony in society. A division bench comprising Chief Justice D.K. Upadhyay and Justice Anish Dayal directed the petitioners to approach the centre within 2 days with their grievances. The Bombay High Court set aside an order of the Family Court directing a minor child to undergo a DNA test to determine paternity, holding that such a direction was unwarranted in the absence of a clear plea of non-access or denial of paternity by the father. The court emphasized that the presumption under Section 112 of the Indian Evidence Act remains conclusive unless cogent evidence is produced to rebut it, and a DNA test cannot override such a presumption merely on allegations of infidelity. The Delhi High Court issued notice to the Enforcement Directorate on petitions filed by former Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party National Convener Arvind Kejriwal, challenging summons issued by the trial court in connection with the Delhi Excise Policy-linked money laundering case. Justice Ravinder Dudeja directed the ED to file a detailed reply, permitting the agency to raise preliminary objections within its affidavit. In a crucial case arising out of a lease termination by Eastern Railway over alleged overloading of a parcel consignment, the Calcutta High Court delves into the contours of judicial review in public contracts. At the heart of the dispute was whether the termination, based on a single instance of overloading, violated contractual terms, natural justice, and the petitioner's rights under public law. The judgment raises vital questions on the extent to which courts can interfere in contractual decisions made by public authorities, especially where safety and misconduct are concerned. Moving on to international news this week. Europe's top human rights court found that Russia shot down Malaysia Airlines flight MH17, killing all 218 passengers and 15 crew members. Judges at the European Court of Human Rights on Wednesday also delivered damning judgments against Russia in 3 other cases brought by Kyiv and the Netherlands, accusing Moscow of atrocities in Ukraine dating back more than a decade. In the end, we have miscellaneous news. 1. Bar Council has suspended advocates' license for using obscene language in court in a strong rebuke against professional misconduct. The Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry has suspended advocate Balasubramanian from practicing law across all courts, tribunals, and authorities in India. The suspension follows severe judicial censure over his alleged obstruction of justice, misrepresentation, and use of offensive language targeting the judiciary. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. This is a weekly program, and to get more information, please check the description box for weekly updates. Like and subscribe to our channel.